Yo, I hereby conclude we in here. Let me get my box cutter. I did a review on where I got this, but I don't remember now where it came from. I actually ordered something and they put this in the box. Got my 2 packages from Hosstile supplements. It's funny, right? Because I placed an order. I noticed it hadn't shipped yet, so I reached out to them because I was going to place another order to see if they could just combine it, and I could save $10 on the shipping. And I get a response, and they say, "Sorry, your order shipped out this morning." So I'm like, "That's cool. I'll just order it again." But in the back of my head, I was hoping, hey, I hope since I didn't save on the shipping, that they expedite that or something. You know, just so I feel like I didn't waste my money. So I should have asked them like a little bit beforehand. And wouldn't you know it, they came the same day. Because I placed a second order that day that it shipped out still. So now I got Hostility amped. I got grape lemonade and I got the sour gummy. Now, y'all know I don't like high stem stuff, but it was on sale, buy one, get one. So I figure I'll stock up and use it when it's time for it. So let me set this over here. I don't know, there ain't time for it yet. Still using the Hostility all-in-one. Y'all know I like to keep the energy clean, consistent, but nothing crazy. Y'all heard me say that a lot on this channel. Nothing crazy. That's like my phrase, right? Nothing crazy. And that's the motto that we live by. Nothing crazy. I'm always dropping this stuff now. Because you need to keep it subtle. You just need a little bit. Y'all like to get cracked out of your minds, going trying to lift, wrecking your central nervous system. It ain't like that. If you need that much energy, go to sleep. Because obviously, something else is off. Check your sleep, check your diet. Speaking of, today, I want to address something. I got so many things to address. Oh, the shirt I wanted, they said was out of stock and they're not making ever again. Had me mad because they have shirts, but just not my size. So I got this one. It's not nearly as nice, but it'll do the job. The Sacrifice Classic Tee, extra large. I had to get one to match the pants I got. But they had a real nice one. I forgot now what it was called, but it was real nice. If I remember, I even asked them like, "Yo, is there a way I can like special order this or something?" They're like, "Nah, it's over. It's a wrap." So I got that and figure 8 straps. I wanted to get the wrist wrap, but I don't really use wrist wraps. I haven't used them since I started using the past, like the Versa grips, even though I don't actually have Versa grips. Now this is Samson Dauda. I got a figure 8 lifter straps. I like that it comes in this little pouch, right? It's great. I like when stuff comes like this, and it's nice. Got these for free for the little promotion. These are the figure 8s because Hosstile's not making those little straps like everybody else. But the Samson Dauda lifting straps look nice. I'm not gonna lie. I almost bought them because they're cool. But these are the figure 8s. You can see they smell new, but they look a little worn just because of the color. They're not worn though. So looks actually better than they looked on the site. So you just stick your hand through it and then get around and stick it through here and then just pull. Very simple, very simple. So bang. I don't have a bar here, but basically you get it around what you're going to get. Put the other hand through, and it's going to help. I think it may actually give you more of your grip than the other things that they have available, like straps, the Versa grips. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to give these a run through, because these may be good for like when I'm on the road or something, or just to have because sometimes I forget different things when I'm traveling to move, because I have stuff in the house, but I have duplicates in my vehicle, but sometimes we're like in my wife's vehicle or something like that, and I forget to switch stuff over, or we go somewhere unexpectedly. I'm like, you know what, let's train back or whatever, or even let's hit legs. Legs is the day I definitely forget the straps, even when I just go in the gym. I don't feel like going out and getting them when I do my my deadlifts, my stiff legs. So those will be helpful in that regard. Of course, I figured I'll just try another flavor, all-in-one, Raging Gummy. I got the red because the straps were red. The picture was red in the promotional material for this specific sale. I'm going to go look and see if Hosstile got any more. Fuad, I didn't put up the other video yet, but hopefully it's something I put this up. Wishing you a full recovery, man. I appreciate what you're doing. Samson, Olympia, he said he's bringing it this year, 2025, so I'm going to be rooting for you to get that win. Brandon Curry, if you're watching this, you're probably not, but if you're watching, I want you to do well. If Samson don't win, it's a long shot, but I want Brandon to win. Derek, my Christian brother, I should be rooting for you, but I'm not against you. It's just I want my mans to win, but I don't got a problem with Derek. Keep the faith, brother, and remember to be humble in victory and defeat. Don't want to see you get humbled the way you got humbled, but sometimes the Lord got to put us where he needs to put us and remind us who is the Almighty, who is the author and the finisher of our faith, who is, the great I am, and who is ultimately the biggest, the baddest, and the uncontested. You understand me? But that's what I got from these guys. I want to give you guys just a little nugget for those starting off, for those who are pre-workout junkies. People prioritize pre-workouts over nutrition. Don't do that. They're like, what's the best pre-workout? There's been a shift. People used to ask, what's the best protein? What's the best training split? That kind of stuff. Why is that? People used to ask about supplements. Protein, glutamine, creatine, all these things are technically nutrition-based questions. You can stare it back to the nutrition and then use supplementation to augment it. Now everyone's just like, what's the best pre-workout? Like, wait, how much are you eating? What's your routine like? Are you regular? How is your training structured? Guys, you have to go in the gym with a structure. You have to go and train. I don't care if you're only doing push-ups. Have a plan of progression. Have structure. Go in there with intentionality. A lot of people just go in there trying to get a little workout. We're not going in there to get a workout. We're going in there to make progress, to get better. You didn't sign up to the gym just to get a workout. You signed in to get better. Okay? So don't just go in there feeling good and then you looking the same for 5 years. Make progress. Go in there with a plan, a progression scheme, and then go in there and work on your diet. We already talked about diet and before planning your training and structuring your day and your nutrition around your training. So I want you guys to prioritize those things. And then the pre-workout stuff is the pre-workout stuff. There's a reason why I don't like those stems, because I know how they affect my body and the overall system, and I know I need to prioritize other things if I'm relying on those stems. Also, they interfere with the other factors. There's a reason why when you look at most of the formulations that professional bodybuilders put together when they come up with products, even when Brandon came out with his product, which I have right here, Expansion and also Exalt, which, let's see, actually is a good combination. It's not stem heavy. It's always heavy on the performance ingredients, but not stem heavy. You don't feel cracked out and feel, oh, I don't like it. It's because they're doing all the other things right, and they want to do that work in the gym. All right? So thanks for watching. Those are the products I got. Like I said, I'm going to come back, tour my pack. Coming back from that, as well as just like a crazy time in the summer. So as we're doing that, we're using Hosstile supplements. All right, I'm gonna upload this before I upload me introducing that, just because, and I'm gonna try to get that out. Thanks. Hey, if somebody know Fuad, share this with them. Let them know. I'm doing a little comeback from injury, so that we're gonna use his supplements exclusively with the process. I could document more training. I really haven't been up on it all like that, but just in case he has any other suggestions. You know, ribs is touching though, so I can't get the full Hosstile line. So I got, you know, I just got little here and there's as far as the like intra workout and stuff. Y'all know I got those samples, but I'm just doing the food and the pre-workouts with the pump and all that. But I am willing to do some other stuff. If he can send it to me, I'll use it exclusively. I just don't got money for the other stuff. And I really don't use that stuff normally. So I'm not going to spend extra money on something I normally don't buy. But I'll add it to the regimen. How you going to act?